Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Played into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Played back in, and he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, there's the clearance. There's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Played back. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Looking tidy in possession. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ricci certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi has found the net here, of course. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And he's heaved it away. And here's Azar. Mbappe, can he finish? It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
It's Bale! And yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Switzerland give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Looking to play him in. And the finish! It's there! Right back in the game! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it's been given away. Alexander-Arnold. Ricci.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. Ricci. And he cuts out the supply. Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ball driven towards the far post. That's a decent clearance. And it's Azar. Now it's Bale. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Added minute has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dunk gets across to intercept that. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
iPhone charge.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
New Zealand against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet, and he's been shifted off it.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kusanov. Now Ritchie. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kusanov. And it's Messi. Koundé calmly anticipates.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Chance! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, played right into his path. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
Ah, he's given it away. Real chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again. Mbappe, Milan looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Haaland. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played in deep. Koundé gets it away. Struck first time. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Marquinhos. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Threads one in. And this is It's Lewandowski! They've scored! Back to within one. Interesting. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Showing great feet. He's having a go! Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good-looking delivery. Van der Ven getting this one clear. And they've got rid. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got away. Del Piero. That is good strength. He is just caressing the ball. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Galatasaray with the corner, there first. Del Piero goes short. It's a throw-in. Gets a good foot in there. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, that's fabulous. And Del Piero! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Costa Curta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha is always looking to break lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course...
Tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Galatasaray have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... Tries from distance. And that certainly packed a punch. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. But he's gone direct here. Cruyff. Marmoush. Cruyff. Messi. Spread it left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Oh, they could be caught out here! Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Del Piero. And there's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to...
Big chance! One-on-one! Chance for a shot! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution for Galatasaray, number 45, Osman.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 8, Yamal. Substitution in progress.
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Costa Curta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rodri. All played for Del Piero. And he plays one through. Here's shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Galatasaray have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Well, that has not gone well. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Son Heung-min! It's hit the crossbar. Hazard. Bale. Hazard. Into the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Big chance! He's got a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Del Piero.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's being urged to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Drives it in. And he's there to retrieve it. Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played into space, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's picked his way through. And we're done. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Turn your attention to the screen for
So what do you take away
provided.
from it all? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Quality ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Bale. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Now it's Till. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Azar. And it's Bale. Haaland. Kaka receives it in a good position here. No goals as yet. That's a sharp pass. Kaka.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kaka. Now it's Haaland. This looks promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in, and this is Azar. Azar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Kusanov did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Azar. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale gets into some space. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's been No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vardiol clears it away. Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Azar. Ricci. Azar. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Now it's Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Bale. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Belgium really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Applies the finish!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Cleared away. Belgium are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The message is clear, none shall pass. It's Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence.
Belgium really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Kaká! Oh, that could cost them.
Kaká was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Belgium have their third corner.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, no joy this time. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Confirmation. And that's it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Till taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. He's on Forlan! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well played and well cleared.
Plays the return pass. Deep cross. And that should get the job done. Chooses to go cross-field.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Messi. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. This looks promising. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back in. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So we're still where we started right now. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Forlan. Forlan! They want to be quick to recover this. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Great pressure, plenty of it. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Forlan. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes looking wide. Chance, surely! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ernest. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take.
Added time.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jordan Henderson. Forlan knocks it out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good...
He's going for goal! Off the post! Driven forward.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Messi. That could spell trouble. Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score, the manager's giving...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ronaldinho has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ricci. Oh, that's a key interception. Ernest.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot! Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to get it away. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that's well seen too.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ricci gathers from the goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week.
And that's it. Milan were involved in a great game here. Unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That is a great pick out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Scholes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
The less said about that pass, the better. Ricci. Oh, what a mistake! The ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Neymar. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's been drilled in. Oh, this looks sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Owen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Real chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the... It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi plays it short. Backward it goes. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. He's found a way through. Gets good distance on it. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. David Villa, who's set up 1 goal so far. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And no, No, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal's cross. Kusanov clears it away. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the through ball. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
And the shot! It's there! With so little time left, grandstand finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if...
Shot, surely! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
Oh, what has happened here?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. He won't be happy with that one. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.